Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry, there's a lot of noise. So I made a fully functional animation maker. Well, not fully, but mostly functional. And this is pretty much the back of it, a lot of redstone stuff. Yeah. This is basically just to light up this light and tell you if there's already an animation there and stuff, and if there is, then this will all be lit up. If not, it won't. Then we have the audio section where you would push a button and it would send a signal to these, and these are just something I thought of. I don't know if they've already been made or not by someone else. But basically, the idea behind it is just that. Hold on, I'll just build it right here. So this would be the input. It's basically a save system. So what you do is you basically build this little setup and then put that in. And then if you want to get rid of the save, just put a piston right there, or right there. This here, that there, and yeah. So basically how it works is when you push the button, it'll be locked, and you can get an output signal from there until you push the lever and it won't save anymore. So I'm telling you guys this just so that you guys get an idea of how a lot of this works. So there are 5 of them here for 5 different sounds. And then these are the sound sections. It sends a signal to these and plays the audios. Then we have the actual animation thing, where basically, okay, so the inputs are right here, is where the buttons are. And when they're pressed, they send a signal to here to save them. Then if you hit clear data, it'll clear these all. Or play animation, because whenever there's the buttons, the signal will go through here into these, and play animation pushes all these down and plays the animation that you have saved. So basically, let's get an idea of this. Let's clear the data we have. So let's say we have that, and we want to play that too. Now animation would be 4 and 5 assets. There we go. And finally, if you mix them all together, you'll get gibberish. All the buttons, all the levers and switches. You can tell if it's actually working when you hear the pistons pushing behind there, saving it. So let's see it. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. So I'm going to explain this in more detail now. That's just for looks. So yeah, it sends a signal here where it saves it. Then from there, you can send a signal to here to unsave it. Or you can send a signal here to play it, where it plays the audio, like that. And then over here, whenever there's data in the animation file, then you just hit clear data and it'll all disappear. Then over here, when the thing pushes down on them, they will let the signal from the animations go through these blocks and into the screen parts where it has all the different types of animation parts. And finally, this button doesn't do anything. Um, yeah. And then I used to have an older version where I got the concept of this way more compact, but also a lot less functions and uses. So there are 3 buttons, and there are 5 buttons in total. So these, you push a button, it'll play that. And it's kind of different, like the way it works. Then if you hit load, it'll load the file, and you can delete the memory drive, and it can't load anymore. And you can tell it's not just relighting up those parts. Because if you have only, like, for instance, these 2, and the way it works is whenever one of these buttons is pressed, it sends a signal to one of these drive things. And whenever load is pressed, it'll send a signal to these or delete memory. Whenever delete memory is pressed, it sends a signal to these to turn them off. And whenever you load the short animation, it'll send one to these. So anyway, yeah. Then there's the massive version. And I don't know why everyone always makes theirs so much more complex than mine. Like every tutorial, I tried to launch like 50, none of them worked, so I just made my own system. None of this is copyrighted, you can use anything here that you want. And like for instance, the idea of this, I don't know if I invented it or if someone else did it before me, but if I think I did, so yeah, you can use that. You can use the different animations played. Just give the credit to me, because I made it. If I catch your video without me having credit, it ain't gonna be good, boy.